TSA worker, Transportation Security Administrator, plays a vital role at airports across the nation and globally. They're responsible for screening individuals that wish to board passenger flights, as well as what they may take with them. TSA workers should not carry guns unless they are given the proper training. For these positions, not much is required educationally. We've seen different stories in the news showing a lack of judgment on the part of some TSA workers. Although with the fear from events of 9/11, there is a need to have more secured measures in place. According to TSA.gov, all that's required to apply for one of these positions is a high school diploma or a GED. How can individuals with no other security or law enforcement background be expected to handle weapons on the job? An individual not properly educated, not only in some kind of law enforcement, but in weapons training, may not make the proper decision in what to do when a situation becomes so critical that there is a potential to fire or discharge a firearm with a crowd. Even in the wake of a shooting November 2013 of an LAX TSA worker, as reported by CNN, the TSA administration in the aftermath of the shooting gave recommendations. Carrying a weapon by their employees was not one of the recommendations given. Charles Schumer, a senator from New York, was writing a bill that would require passenger advocates, male or female as appropriate, for passengers that have been selected for strip search. This is in light of complaints by women, elderly, and families with children that claim they had been inappropriately and in a severely embarrassing manner strip searched. In light of poor judgment by some TSA workers, giving even more power could potentially be out of line. September 11th, 2001. In one of the saddest days in American history, all networks, including Fox, ABC, and CBS, televised the first tower that was hit by a jet in the plume of smoke. Live, we all saw the second plane hit and the towers collapse. According to ABC, 19 hijackers took 4 airline passenger jets. Using box cutters and other sharp implements, they subdued the passengers and pursued their deadly intent. 3 jets hit their planned targets. One was brought down in a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania, as the passengers attacked terrorists. In light of this day, new rules were imposed by the government on what is allowed to be brought on flights by passengers. The government does not want to allow this to happen again, so more in-depth screening of passengers, including strip searches, were implemented. There are plenty of reasons to give TSA workers the right to carry guns in their profession. However, job requirements to have TSA workers carry when they have a lack of experience in performing with weapons under stress, combined with the accused abuse of power by passengers. How can such power be given to these individuals? As a gun owner and experienced target shooter as well as a hunter, having a weapon in a tried trying circumstance should only be done by those that are trained with weapons. I believe that these employees are in positions that may require them to subdue or perhaps stop individuals by any means necessary. With the crowds at airports, it may be necessary to create a new position, even for one person at each gate entrance to have a gun and have this person experienced and trained properly. Accidents can happen and wrong judgments are made every day, everywhere. TSA workers should not carry guns unless they are properly trained.